Welcome to Jay and Mary's Magic Bean Show, Chapter 7. This is a follow-up of Uncle Jay Plants a Seed. This is the seed that we planted that day. It came up. You can see I kind of watered around that ring. It's a little bit elongated, but that's okay because I've kind of been leaving it here on the front porch and bringing it in at night. It's one thing to consider when you plant small seeds. Critters love to eat seedlings. They just mow them down. Anyway, this is kind of a seed breeding lesson here. I'm going to show you something that's a little bit different. These are speedling trays. There's 72 cells in that tray. You can see they're marked on either end, 12 of each variety. And I'm going to close in on them. They're just now starting to come up. Just now starting to come up because it's still a little cold. And so it's not quite time yet for the everyman to be worried about planting their seeds. But since I'm seed breeding, I'm going to show you another couple of trays here. So you can see that I've got several different varieties growing here. And you plant them the same way that I showed you to plant the other seed. You fill the cells with a really high-grade potting soil, and there's enough food in that potting soil to nourish your seedlings or speedlings. So back to this original seed that we planted here, I wanted to show you the cotyledons on the side. Those are encased in the seed shell itself. There, that's a more clearer shot. Kind of windy. And you can see the first two leaves that have emerged. Two leaves, two cotyledons, and it's stalk there. Now you don't want to water this seed, and you especially don't want to put too much water on that stem right there. You keep it around the outside and try to keep your stalk from being too moist. Yep, that's how you do it. Now every man will be planting, maybe, say 10 pots. And 10 pots is fine for seed breeding because you're probably going to get 50-50, 5 males and 5 females. And that will be plenty to separate the two seeds, the male and the females, to propagate. You can see that this seed has been kind of in the shade because it's a little bit tall, but seeds are very hardy and they take care of themselves. And eventually I will pack a little more soil around that bottom, but you really want to be careful about, creating bacteria around the stem. You'll get stem rot and it'll fall over. So I'm actually pretty happy with that seed and that planting. And so thank you for tuning in. I'll see you down the road. And Uncle Jay says peace.